My chores today. Just got the cornbread cooked. Just finished my dinner. So maybe in about an hour or two, we'll go out shooting hoops in the barn, and then we'll soak in the tub. And then he grabbed her, and then he tied her to the railroad tracks, and then a train started coming. Right. Oh man, they had this one video thing on. It was my video I was watching. They have their suggested videos, and it has like the stupid what was the name of that, Fire in the Sky or something, would they be gotten the flying saucer and the body going up into the flying saucer. When aliens finally show up, it's going to take all the things that we thought were civilized culture or religion and totally rock them and challenge them. And it's like, okay, why is it that all egomaniacs think it's universally like existential? It's like, what? Egomaniac. Being an egomaniac is the ultimate of all tempest, forbidden planet, Shakespeare. Okay, dude, what are you not getting? What are you not understanding? Okay, forgive debt and trespass, love on eternal faithful peace. Life's eternal grace is infinite. Share, care, give, and course that you built to last. Enjoy the natural laws of this beautiful planet to eternally love each other through holy covenants, because it's not gonna last. Okay? But it sure is beautiful, right? Twilight's trimmed in purple haze and jumps in gentle ways with you. I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love to watch the thunder, hear the lightning. See the lightning as lights up the skies. You know what makes me feel good? When you got a nice house and you can enjoy. I used to when I was a kid, when we lived in the Adobe house. Oh yeah, wow, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's dangerous. We're getting rain with it. It ain't gonna start no fires. It's beautiful, right? I had to hear the lightning. My dog Zeke, Vip almost tore a hole through the door trying to chew through to get in. Goddamn, they shoot in like Zeke. They shoot in. Damn that Thor and Loki, those mischievous little gods of thunder and mischief, right? And so Earl. Try not to get hit by lightning. I don't fuck with lightning. My mom and dad, lightning event 3, get in the house now. Okay, and then sit by the front porch and sitting by the porch swinging, holding in hands, and get in shelter, and you can watch it. It's you don't want to be in it, but you can watch it from shelter, and it's pretty. And this sucks, man. Sucks. Like the monkeys with Cullen and Day and having to go to the pawn shop and having them eat your brains as a delicacy and sell your paws at a pond at a street market. Money's not real. These people are batshit crazy. Help. Earl, spread across the world. I'm working on it, Binky. I'm working on it. Okay. So, Earl, they're crazy, man. They think egomania is like existential, and it's like everybody's down with it. Everybody's an egomaniac. Yeah. If I'm an egomaniac, everyone is. If I'm excessive and compulsive, everyone should be. Okay. Hawking, I got that with Hawking. You're so brilliant. And they came and told me that. The guy from, you're more intelligent. They told me, you're intelligent enough to get Richard Dawkins. I'm like, I'm intelligent enough to explain to Richard Dawkins that he's not as intelligent as he thinks he is, right? That's true. If you say there's a meme that does this, then we all have it. It's like our penis. Like my dad told me when I was a kid, you control it or it controls you. Look, just live the Lord's Prayer. Live the Lord's Prayer. Live the Lord's Prayer. Mason's cute. NASA sucks, right? Done it. I gotta look him up. But yeah, it's serious. Cereal. Yeah. Well, you watch the kids and you say, they grew up, look like Penny. Oh, that's not Penny. That's Charlene Dupre. No, it's not. It's Jenna Jackson. That's Michael's little sister. Okay, she's cute. Yeah, she is very cute. Yeah, she's adorable. Yeah. Mama, she's crazy. Ooh. I'm not going back to Indiana. I've never been to Indiana. My son's stuck there. Exploitation, extortion, homosexual and sexual abuse. Some say there's no God. New religion from the garbage, man. We got to fill up the institutions in the hospitals. Unemployment, inflation. Hungry mouths to feed. Suicidal abuse and greed and all kinds of shit. It needs to stop. Just forgive, debt, and trespass. And love one another in eternal faithful peace. All we are is dust in the wind, bro. Lyrics Ted lyrics. You killed Ted, you medieval dickweed. Right, historical babes. We need more historical babes. Ruth, Esther, Khadijah, save us. Form of a gorilla. Form of an old heathen with a water bucket. Da, 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 da. I liked Wendy and Marvin Underdog a little bit better than Gleep and the Wonder Twins. Well, because Wendy, Marvin, and Underdog were funny, because they're just kids, right? With their dog, the kind of talks a little bit like Scooby. You cannot. You got to pay lots of money to watch the old Super Friends. They are some greedy Hanna-Barbera bitch ass motherfuckers if they Hanna-Barbera or whatever. I don't know. Some of them are just greedy as fuck. I watch those as a kid, but you can't watch them. I ain't got the money to watch them. I'd like to help you, son, but you're too intelligent to vote. Sometimes I wonder why public domain hasn't taken over. What am I going to do? But there ain't no cure for the egomaniac blues. But when the aliens show up, they're going to be so much more intelligent than us. Okay, they built spaceships because they destroyed their own planet through egotistical insanity. And it's more likely the case that instead of the sun killing us, that we kill ourselves with our own aggressive insanity and not even appreciate the beauty of the sun. Hey, thank you for the photosynthesis and not baking us to death and killing us. It's not a natural process. They forgot the human hidden bummer factor. Freeways, global warming, nuclear energy, psychotic assholes with technological equipment to try to corner the market on sex, and all the bitches who want to be the most, marketable sex toy in the history of, I want everybody to sexually. Rhonda said that to me. Lots of girls said that to me. I want to be a sex icon. I want all the guys to want to have sex with me. That would be miserable. Like I told the girls in the service, if I could be the best lover in the whole world, and if only one woman know it, that would be, Jesus is just all right with me. Jesus is just all right. Oh yeah. Jesus, I don't care what they may do. I don't care what they may say. Holy covenants are just all right with me. That's it. You're my world, you're my night and day. Anybody else like Helen Reddy? It's the end of my world. Anybody else really like Helen Reddy? I've got that. I'm sure I do. I don't know. I haven't heard in a long time. They don't play me much Helen Reddy, man. Maybe I don't have Helen Reddy on. I have to look on the blue one. I thought for sure I would. I think I have Peaceful. I don't have Candle. I should put Candle in the water. Okay, let's just put Helen Reddy next to Dwight Yoakam and let's Maxi Priest and let's get this. Let's get the action going. Get the magic going. Helen Reddy. If we put it on it's so nice, I want to hear the same thing twice. If I put it on there twice with the algorithms, it might end up showing up more. Yeah. I've been thinking in the last 2 months or so, more than Janet Jackson, yeah, and more than Helen Reddy. I know Helen Reddy is good month sometimes and good to go. Yeah. But I did hear I've been thinking the other day. Yeah. I like the guitar in that. Yeah, I was telling Dad, this is my favorite. We were working in the barn on the coolers. I said, this is my favorite Jennifer Lopez song. He didn't say it was terrible. He said the guitar is really good, and her voice is really good in it. He didn't agree or disagree. He didn't really say anything. He does that about a lot of stuff. He doesn't reply. He doesn't say anything. He just sits there. It drove my mom insane. It's just like, you come in, isn't this neat? Or he just sits there and looks at you. He doesn't say yes, no, up, down, upside the middle. He's just completely, if it's something he likes, he'll tell you, this is really good. And you'll go, yeah, it is. It's really neat. Thanks for sharing it with me. If it's something that he doesn't think is, if it is good, he will tell you. Okay. But if he's ambivalent about it, he just sits there. You'd be even nice to say, I'm not really that fond of it. I think Emmylou Harris is better. I understand that you do, but I wasn't comparing her to Emmylou Harris. I just said this is my favorite song of hers. The guitar in it's really good, and he did agree with that. The guitar is good. Okay. Well, good job, J-Lo. Having some good musicians there playing on your This Is Me Then album. Okay. There you go, Mammy. Okay. You're funny. I just don't think he had like an R&B vibe with the R&B back singers. This is not his style. All I want is a way to feel, to figure out where I belong. I was like, she has really good voice in this, and it's okay. He's not particularly fond of Nancy Wilson or Ella Fitzgerald either. Yeah, he just he likes Emmylou Harris and Linda Ronstadt better. It's like, I like Linda Ronstadt and Emmylou Harris too. And it might be an apples and oranges thing, but if ever I would leave you, I don't need your photograph to keep by my bed. I think even Emmylou Harris and Linda Ronstadt would say, God dang, that Nancy Wilson is so good. And she's so pretty. She's gorgeous. Little mouth and little button eyes, that little nose. She aged like fine wine. She's pretty when she got as an older woman too, But when she was young, she was completely intoxicating. You're just like, oh, I want to be with you everywhere. I want to be like Chris was saying to Kim. No, man, you can't wait to see him when you get home. I said, I ain't got time to discuss the weather, how long it's gonna last, right? Because when it comes to thinking about anything but when you're young, like that, when you're young and and in love, although many teardrops are bound to fall, true, you can't help yourself. Sugar pie, honey buns, I'm weaker than a man should be. Can't help myself. No, you're like when I kissed Edna goodbye, and I literally floated like I was in a Spike Lee movie back to the car, right? And one of my favorite albums was in the cassette player because I was playing for it. She's like, wow, this is good. These are really good. This is why I haven't heard this. Well, it's contemporary R&B jazz, and so they don't play it that much on the radio, especially in Las Cruces, in Phoenix, Arizona, right? So she liked it. She was like, this guy's Lance Webb is his name. It's Pieces of a Dream. When I first saw you, I knew right away I'd fall in love with you someday. She liked it. Well, she also liked Loose Ends. I've been watching you, so we had similar tastes. And so she was like, this is really good. Yeah, I was feeling for you. And James Clay Lloyd is a really good keyboard player. He has excellent musicians that accompany him because, you want to share music with the best musicians you can find if you're really passionate about music. Yeah. Well, I've talked to James on Facebook, but I also got him in prayer and his buddies and so. Yeah. So, Piece of a Dream, one of my favorite R&B jazz bands in the college days. And I also, like I told you, I talked to Mark Russo at Southwest Airlines. He was my favorite saxophone player for Yellow Jackets. I like Russell and the rest of the guys. Really good band. Oh yeah. Boom boom. Oh, that reminds me. Put down some Yellow Jackets because all mine's from cassette. I want Local Hero. Four Corners. I think I have them all, but they never play them. I have them. I put on Mile High, Room with a View, Indigo, Passports. They're on my MP3. Yeah. NASA sucks. Okay, NASA sucks. The algorithm just sucks. Because if they put in, I never hear doop boop 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 ba 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 ba. Thanks, Mark. Excellent saxophone, right? I like Mark a lot. Ba, ba, na, na, na. Yeah, me and Rodney and Donna loved it. Yeah, Donna, I was like, "Is you sure you don't have a person in your family that's in your age range, a cousin or something that might be into white boys?" Just Donna, please. You like jazz? We had similar cultural, tribal beliefs. I wouldn't say political ideologies. No, we were very, it's like me and Donna were like what Carl said to me with Amy when we went to Bighorn. He goes, my wife's, your wife tells me that you're a fiscal liberal and moral conservative. Because I'm the exact opposite. I'm a moral liberal and a fiscal conservative. You can do whatever you want, just don't fuck with money. My thing is money ain't real. If you need it, let's get it to him. And more of it, I ain't gonna fuck your wife, and I'll protect your wife from getting fucked by anybody else. I'm like King David, seriously. And Donna had that same kind of tribal perspective. And Rodney was similar, but he had this moral, he had the fiscal, don't fuck with the money, and we make sure it's like, you're an oxymoron. You're a little black Republican from Fresno. What's wrong with you? Donna used to tell me that all the time. She laughed. Mr. Earl. She laughed. What is wrong with you, man? Money is just the way that rich people fuck with poor people, right? So just, don't fuck them and feed them beans. Don't fuck them at all. feed them beans. If that's their favorite, if that's not their favorite, let's put on some barbecue, damn it. Let's put on some fried chicken or something. But don't fuck nobody. And if people want to make love, let's give them some privacy. There you go. Fuck the Patriot Act. Fuck SR 71. Fuck you too. And what other? And fuck NASA sucks, and don't sign it and tell the Supreme Court I said you're not even a Supreme joke. You're just sick as fuck. There you go. Get the fuck up out of here with your Pentagon going done and done it wrong. Take your Vatican and Kant and your Quorum of the 12 and get the fucking ring of power and get the fuck out of here. We're going to take you up to the mountain of doom and throwing you in, what's his name again? Gollum, Smeagol. Into the fucking fire. There you go. You fell into a burning ring of fire. Down. Raise. Are we inherently evil or inherently good? Your bitch is inherently evil because you can't figure it out. I'm inherently good. I don't care what all you motherfuckers think. I'm just sitting there making myself nauseous on the ugly food that stinks. Right? You know what I'm saying? Been saying it for a long time. Oh, I'm tired. Yeah. Oh, NASA does suck. Oh, they do. Yeah. They will try to head fuck you with the holy grail of Jennifer Lopez's tunnel of love till the day you die, man. Till the day, like, Chief, when did they stop getting back at you, Chief? Till the day you die, man. Till the day you die. That's just evil, isn't it, though? It's just pure evil. Satan will always be here, even if it comes in the form of a beautiful woman. Don't listen to him. He's a bitch. Antoine LaVey. No, he tries to look like his dad, but he don't. His dad is gorgeous. I have a smile that lights up the room. Ask Michelle Pettis. Okay, do you understand? Magnum. Okay. I had Magnum way before. They used to call me Magnum at Mayfield. Okay, Magnum. And Francisco make fun. No, you're just jealous because it's true. I do look like I could be his cousin or his little brother. Yeah, me and Tom Selleck. We look alike. Yeah. Only I'm a much better basketball player. Oh, yeah, it's true. I'm better than Gus Williams, and Gus Williams was better than Tom Selleck. I think they were on the same basketball team. And Paul Westphal, too. Wow, go figure. Okay, I saw Gus. I think I did see Gus. They're supposed to have Westphal, and he got injured. Did I see Gus in Pullman? Gus was holding out, and DJ was there. I got to see DJ, which I was real excited. But I also want to see Gus because they were my two favorites. One of the best backcourts in the history of National Basketball Association. I don't care what all you motherfuckers think. Okay. By far. They almost had like a triple backcourt because John Johnson, excellent defender, could handle the ball. John was a really good player. Excellent rebounder. 6'7", 200 pounds. Went to college with Freddie Brown at the University of Iowa. Was an older guy, but didn't bitch or complain and did everything that needed to get done. Did all the dirty work like Jeff Kaufman, but a lot more athletic and just a good athlete and a good ball player, very unselfish. John Johnson was the best. Oh, he was like Bobby Gross. Yeah. And old, what was his name again? Bill Walton. Oh, Bobby Gross is the best. He does everything. Plays the toughest defensive assignment, sets all the picks, runs. And then John Johnson and Bobby Gross were like similar, they could do all the things and stuff like that. John was really good ball player. Okay, you sit and watch him. He did so many things that were unnoticed. He was the one that would help set the pick for the pass to do this everything. Pick up the weak side defense with do this and rebound. He was a very good ball player. Just one of those guys you need on every team that just goes out there and just hustles and puts himself in positions for his teammates to excel. John Johnson, University of Iowa, go Hawkeyes. Him and downtown Freddie Brown. He was more athletic than Freddie. He wasn't a great outside. He wasn't a good outside shooter, but he did everything well. And he was in the twilight of his career. Heavenly shades of night are falling, but everybody, and then they were going to replace him with Jackie Robinson. From UNLV, not from Brooklyn or Brooklyn Dodgers and everything. Jackie Robinson, right? He was a good ball player too. Good athlete. Did a lot of things well. That's what I think Lenny and Les Herberger were looking for. Oh, this kid, yeah, because they were looking at different kids to fit within the way that the team functioned well. It wasn't a system. It was just more finding personnel that could mesh well together. Like Lonnie Shelton. Lonnie was good. Yeah, I like Lonnie a lot. Yeah. Old Supersonics. Yeah. And my favorite on the Blazers was Johnny Davis. Yeah, Johnny, go, Johnny, go. I was just sit there and sing, Joe, go, Johnny, go, go. Johnny be good. Johnny was good, yeah. He was quick. He was bigger than Dave Torsick, but he was quicker. And he was almost as big as Lionel Hollins, but he was quicker. He was fast. You know, he's about 6'2". He's about Gus's size, but he was quicker than Gus. He had a tendency to make turnovers sometimes, yeah, but he had a tendency to also cause turnovers, just like Gus. Yeah, Gus was slicker than most. Gus was a lot like Walt Frazier, but in a lot of ways, I think Gus was a little bit smoother. I mean, Mushberger liked him. The Wizard. That's what Gus Mushberger used to call him. The Wizard. Yeah, he was smooth. He's like a jazz dancer, you know, like one of the Nicholas brothers playing basketball, just not as acrobatic. And me, I was that acrobatic, and I tried to be like Gus, and I would do, and Rocket Rod Foster, you know, throw the ball out in front of you and chase it, and I could run faster chasing the ball than I could dribbling, and other people would be chasing me, and I'd be chasing the ball because I would throw it out in front of me, and he's gone, he gone, he on, you can't catch him, okay, he's going and. At breakneck speed, and then they used to come and run into you and knock you down. Yeah, they did that to me at Natrona. The coach had my own teammates run and knock me down because I was getting out on the break to cause things of the thing for alley-oop dunks to David Krieger and Charlie and some of the other guys, and he wouldn't let me do it because it wasn't part of his game plan. Charlie and Dave were all excited. Dave was 6'6" and could run the floor real well. He grew about 3 inches from CY to Natrona. And he had long arms and big hands, and is and Charlie told me this. Earl runs, and he's the best passer, all that stuff. He's gonna, well, because I played at Bustin' Loose, so I knew how to come down and set you up and throw a perfect alley-oop pass. And David and Charlie and me thought we're gonna be on the 10 o'clock news every night with the alley-oop dunks on the Casper and Evening News, and the coach wouldn't allow it. No, get on all fours, bark like a dog, and get on America's Funniest Home Video. What an asshole. So when I watched that thing about the Wyoming Indian School, I was like, it did not surprise me at all, that culture. Yeah. And what are we supposed to do? Come up with a Tyler Sheridan script here to pay our bills instead of stand up for Lois Prayer. A bunch of bitches, man. Bitches ain't shit and they ain't saying nothing. 4 billion motherfuckers couldn't show me nothing. They bees in the trap, bees in the trap, they bees in the trap. She ain't. I don't know who Nikki's dating. We know about Cardi B's on and off again sex life and stuff like that, but Mickey, she keeps herself kind of private about the whole sex life thing. Yeah, she's cute. Oh, she's adorable. I've connected to her sometimes. When I connect to them, I connect to little, because that's when they talk to Jesus, when they're little kids and being in a hard situation and stuff. Yeah, like little Jennifer Lopez, praying to Jesus to protect her mom from Son of Sam, and stuff like that, It's true. Kids do. You hear the news and all this stuff, and I don't want anything to happen to my mom and dad. Is like, I was the same way when I was little Jenny. And Jesus talked to me and said, little Earl, if there's a nuclear war in Las Cruces that kills your parents, it'll kill you too. Shut up, Jesus. You're so freaking scientist. You're like those scientists. You go get on a podcast with Richard Dawkins Awards winners. You're a meanie, Jesus. You're mean. This is stupid. I agree. You're the one who's going to help me stop it. Oh, I'm almost 60 now, Jesus. So this is taking so long for so wrong for so long. This is sadder and longer than people trying to sell Patsy Cline songs instead of, have us, sweet dreams of you. I love that song. Yeah, me too. Anybody else I like Sweet Dreams. I think I might like Sweet Dreams better than Crazy and I Fall to Pieces. I should hate you the whole night through instead of having sweet dreams. You don't love me, it's plain. I know I can tell I'll never wear your ring. Why can't I forget the past, start loving someone new instead of having sweet dreams about... Anybody else like Patsy Cline? Anybody else good taste out there? Anyone? Bueller? Yeah, I got your records, she's got you. I've got your memory, or has it got me? Right, she is so fucking good. Better than Mattress King good. Yeah, she's good, man. Everybody loves Patsy Cline, right? You walk by and I fall to pieces. Yeah, it's a good song. You tell me to find someone else to love, someone who loves me too, the way you used to do. But each time I go out with someone new, you walk by and I fall to pieces. Me? Oh man, no. I'm stronger than Tony Williams is, I'm so strong. I'm stronger than people that abuse me, and I'm better than people who ignore me. I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer, okay? And don't stop believing that Kate can have cantaloupe parties with Grandpa any day now. I will hear you say, any day now. The whole world could tilt its axis and meteors could come. I think the meteor thing is probably because we're still doing things wrong with irrational, aggressive, well, because of the windmills and the data centers and the water for the robots. I think that's why we're getting the meteor things, because we're still throwing off the ecosystem through aggressive, irrational behaviors when, we should know better and be better, but we obviously don't and can't and won't. So I can't tell you. Maybe we're an alternate universe that needs to be obliterated from the string theory. And there's another universe that will sustain itself because we're in a universe that shouldn't have been caused to be what perceived as invented by people manipulating matter with science projects. That's entirely tangible. I don't know. We don't even see it coming. Here comes the black hole. There's a bunch of golf balls out in space next to the washing machines put out there by Elon Musk. And in the real universe, it's not the alternate universe. Those people were stopped and turned into gardeners. Oh, like Foxy. Yeah, they're like Foxy Loxy from Chicken Little. Yeah, no, we don't want him changed back. We don't want her changed back. Leave them the way they are. Hey, happy day, happy day. Oh, happy day, oh, happy day. Right? Okay, guys, you're just being funny. No, I'm being serious with funny. Why? Because there has to be a reason for all this insanity and this inhumanity from the Barbamanity sellers. Something's wrong here. There's something really wrong here. And, what are you going to do tonight, Brian? Same thing I do every night, Pinky. Try to help everybody live the Lord's Prayer all over the world. Okay, peace.